You look decent in clothes, but once the shirt comes off, there is a soft layer of lower belly fat that refuses to go away. Standard fixes usually involve endless crunches, starvation, or jumping between extreme keto and carnivore diets. Others try to run the fat off. They spend hours on a treadmill, performing sprints that leave them too drained to build actual muscle. This creates a cycle. You spend the week eating perfectly, feel restricted by Friday, and eat junk through the weekend. This specific combination of high-stress cardio and calorie swinging actually signals the body to hold on to fat. To break that cycle, you need a science-based blueprint to strip fat while keeping your muscle. You should have a calculator ready for these next 4 steps. The problem isn't a lack of effort, it's the physiological stress. When you overtrain and undereat, the body enters a state of panic that makes losing that stubborn belly fat nearly impossible. Step 1 is managing your caloric intake. Avoid the instinct to hard cut for fast results, as aggressive deficits often sacrifice muscle before fat. This screen shows how to find your baseline maintenance calories. Input your height, weight, and age to see the energy your body requires. Once you have that number, multiply it by 0.85. This creates a 15% deficit, the daily target highlighted here. If you drop your calories much lower than this, your body begins to break down its own muscle tissue for energy. You end up looking smaller and weaker rather than defined. A 15% deficit is the sweet spot. It forces the body to use stored energy, while providing enough fuel to maintain your metabolic health and muscle mass. A calorie deficit is only effective if you protect your existing muscle. Without enough protein, you aren't changing your body composition, you're just losing weight from everywhere. This formula is your daily requirement. Multiply your body weight in kilograms by 1.6 to 2.0 to find your protein target in grams. This should be eaten alongside the calorie-dense foods shown here, like eggs, Greek yogurt, and chicken. You can hit this target using simple, whole foods. There is no need for expensive supplements or restrictive fad diets to get the protein your body requires. If you ignore this protein target, your body will prioritize burning muscle over fat. You'll reach a lower weight, but your physique will remain soft and undefined. Consuming enough protein acts as biological armor. It signals the body to spare muscle tissue, ensuring that the energy burned in your deficit comes from fat stores. Step 3 replaces intense cardio. High-intensity sessions often ruin your recovery and increase hunger, making the fat loss process much harder than it needs to be. The most sustainable way to burn extra calories is by setting a daily baseline of 7,000 to 10,000 steps. A relaxed, effortless stride, like the one shown here, burns calories without raising your cortisol or draining the energy you need for the gym. You can reach this goal by walking during phone calls, taking a short stroll after meals, or listening to a podcast while you move. Low-intensity movement is a powerful metabolic tool. It adds to your daily energy expenditure while actively helping your body recover from your workouts. Step 4 focuses on the structure under the fat. Walking and dieting help you lose weight, but lifting builds the aesthetic shape you're looking for. You must apply progressive overload. This means getting slightly better every week, either by lifting more weight or performing more reps than you did in the previous session. The physiological signal for muscle growth happens during the struggle of those last few reps. If you don't push close to failure, the body has no reason to change. This diagram illustrates why 7 hours of sleep is a non-negotiable requirement. This is when your body repairs muscle fibers and resets the hormones that regulate fat burning. While training provides the growth stimulus, your body requires sleep to physically rebuild the tissue it broke down in the gym. Without rest, your efforts in the weight room are wasted. The notepad summarizes your new daily routine: a 15% calorie deficit, a high protein target, 10,000 steps, heavy lifting, and 7 hours of sleep. Expect this process to take several months rather than weeks. You do not need to execute the plan perfectly every single day to see a difference. Aiming for 80% consistency over the next few months is the most effective way to ensure the belly fat disappears. Following this blueprint will lead to the loss of stubborn fat and the reveal of the muscle you've built underneath. Progress comes from sustainable, good enough consistency rather than short-term perfection. If you found these steps helpful, subscribe and hit the bell to see the next breakdown.